I'm Christine Peckstein with Move Into Action, and today I'm doing a video blog. The title of this session is called Have You Considered? I just got off the phone a little bit ago with an employer who was going on and on about a staff member wanting to know why she wouldn't show up at work, what had happened. And as the conversation went on, found out that that staff member had been arrested. Why? Because she didn't have the money to pay for the licensing for her vehicle that she needed and so forth, and so she ended up in jail. It wasn't necessarily something that she had planned on, it's just a circumstance. Based on that, this brings up the title of this video blog, Have You Considered? Have you really considered as an employer, as a manager of people, as somebody leading people, working with people in community, a business, even working and leading your family or a church? Have you considered what is going on behind the scenes in a person's life that's causing stress, which is then affecting their performance? Because many times it's not just that somebody is deciding not to do a good job or live up to their expectations, or all of a sudden they just kind of fall off and you're going, what happened to their performance? This person was a stellar employee. They were always volunteering. They were serving everywhere. Well, a lot of times there are things that happen at work, things that happen in our homes, things that affect our relationships. Sometimes our health is affected. In fact, another scenario is that I today talked to a woman who is on her way to work after finding out her husband has, a malignancy. And so trying to carry on as if nothing has happened. And in this world of constant go, we need to really take a look behind the scenes, not because we're expected to fix it, but because we need to be aware that as people live their lives, all of these things may be simultaneously happening that we're not even aware of. And we have to consider that. We should consider it. Why? Because we have the power to make a difference in their lives. Not everything is a choice. People don't choose to get sick. Now, sometimes we make stupid mistakes and we suffer the consequences of that. But other times life happens and there are consequences that go along with it. And it can cause stress, which snowballs from one area of our life and will affect every other. What do I mean? Say somebody's health is affected. If their health is affected, so is their ability to work maybe. Or if it's a parent of a child that's ill, then that parent's ability to work is affected. And so when that happens, then maybe their career is jeopardized. If their career is jeopardized, then their finances are jeopardized. If the finances are jeopardized, you see how this is snowballing? Then their health is jeopardized. Why? Because they're stressed out. What can we do? If we consider all of the things that people we work with daily might be facing on a daily basis, we have the power to help give them skills and tools that they might need to manage the stress that's snowballing in their lives so that they can take a time out and they can regroup themselves. They can take some self-care measures in order to carry on instead of reaching a critical point of not knowing where to go, not knowing where to turn, and finally giving up. I think today I read an article about a guy who jumped off a parking garage roof. Now, I don't know if stress played into that, but it makes me think and it makes me wonder, what was going on behind the scenes of that person's life? Had anybody considered, anybody that saw that person, could there have been a difference that was made? And I think so. Now, we have no way to know. It's not our job to take over somebody's life and manage it for them and make it all better. We can't do that. I can't do that. As a coach, that's not what my job is. I make no promises like that. But I can work with individuals and I can teach them and I can give them life management skills and I can show them how they can hit that reset button and I can show them that there is always hope and I can show them how to take a break. I can show them how to get through, to start over again. Breathe some fresh air, stop that snowball effect, or just realize that the snowball can just run on down the mountain and they're still going to be standing there and they'll be okay. So these are just some things that we need to consider. That's why I titled this video post, Have You Considered? Because the next time we're working with somebody, we might start thinking about, okay, what is it that we can do as an organization, as a church, as a community to help prepare people to deal with the demands of daily life? What kind of tools can we give them to help them cope? What kind of things can we do to help them realize that they can start over again? There are programs out there. I have some. There are others. You can use mine. You can use others. It doesn't really matter. That's not the point. The point is to make sure that we consider what people are going through. So when we look at their performance at work, when we look how they're interacting with community, when we're seeing how they're responding to the needs of their family, is that we're taking a look to consider things that might be going on behind the scenes, and we're providing tools and resources that the people need in order to function at optimal levels. And then one day, one moment, one stressful activity at a time, we'll find that they can make it through. So the next time we want to ask, wow, how come somebody didn't show up at work today? Or what's going on with this person? We might stop and consider that something might be going on, and maybe we can provide some tools to help them. If you'd like to discuss it further and kind of find out more about what life management is, let me know. Look me up, moveintoaction.com, or you can call my cell phone directly, 620-200-0881. It's something I would be happy to share, because the more people reached, we have people that can thrive and survive the tough stuff. And that is really what matters. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you have enjoyed this post. And I hope that you'll consider from now on maybe what somebody might be going through behind the scenes. It'll just give us a different perspective on the true picture of a person's life. Thanks, and have a great day.